Hi there, it's me, Sebastian again. So time is 4:42 now AM and today's date is 17 July 2026. So I'm a little late today, not because I woke up late, but because I went to freshen up first and then I came and then I started coding because I just got some ideas to fix my program from yesterday. So after making video yesterday of day 2, I went to the gym as usual, then did exercises. Yesterday it was shoulder and chest day for me. Shoulder, I did my regular exercises. I asked for form corrections and got corrected in one exercise for form by a peer, and another exercise the peer said I was doing fine. Then the major messed up situation came when I was doing chest machine pec flag exercise, and I was bending my hands a little, so a peer corrected me, and then I tried to do that exercise again with the improved technique, and then it got way harder for me to do that. So I dropped 10 kgs in weight. Yeah, it's a mess up, and I'll have to clean it up myself now. I'll see some tutorials later on and work on it on my next shoulder and chest day. Gym was just fine, nothing special or out of ordinary. Then came the programming part. So after gym, I come home around 7 right now, and then I took a bath, had some breakfast, settled down a little rest, and then I said, this won't do. I need to do coding because I usually put it till afternoon. So yesterday I started it quite early and I pushed myself because I hate sit around for so long and code in Python because my mind can't come up with these coding things exactly like easily. So I subconsciously want to skip this because it's harder, but I nudged myself yesterday to do it anyway. And that's what I would need to follow up every day, just like gym. It's hard, that's why it's necessary. So after it, I just like every day, I reported my program that I typed from tutorial to ChatGPT. It gave me homework, which I tried to solve. It took me hours and there were many bugs. It took me across 12 to 15 iterations to solve out every major bug, and there's still room for improvement. Improvement can be achieved anywhere. There is no perfection possible. So I did a lot of coding, then ate some lunch around 3 in the noon. After that, I said, no, I have to do more, I have to do more. Then I did coding for almost half an hour, maybe again. Then somehow it got time was 5 p.m. and I was kind of out of steam. I was like, yeah, I need a nap. So as yesterday I told you, my sleep cycle is a mess. So I tried not to sleep in the noon, but I slept in the evening. I guess I need to give my body some rest. So I slept, then woke up at 7. Then after some freshening up and some brunch, healthy brunch, I started coding again. This time I felt like I was walking with a crutch. ChatGPT was helping me, so I made decision to write my own program from scratch. No ChatGPT, no agent, no AI, no looking to tutorial, just my own idea. And a simple idea, not something complex, just a simple idea, and try to make a program of it. So I named it my one and dash underscore blah blah program. Blah blah stands for whatever program name I want to. So first I thought, what should I make? It should be simple enough that I could do it myself from scratch. So I made a vote py, my one underscore vote py dot py. It basically, my idea was to take some candidates of here four and randomly generate a value for each of them with importing random library and then comparing who got the most votes and declaring him as winner, declaring that candidate as winner. So it sounds simple, but then I got messed up in logic and this program was half done, half baked. But because this was my first program, so I was like, okay, I actually did something. Writing 20 lines of code from scratch was a big achievement for me. Then I thought, what could I do? What could I do? Then I made another program in the same my one vote PY, and here this time I made something different. I said to it, why not if I'm suffering in the earlier program, why not make something else? Let's try something else. So I made a program which takes three candidates and then in 2 rounds eliminates two candidates and declares one winner. So this program works fine. And ChatGPT applauded me, praised me a lot for my first program, and it worked kind of. So after making that first program work, I was through the clouds. I was like, yes, I did it. Then I got serious. I said, no, this is not enough. So I said, let's do another one. So I was thinking hard, what could I make? I had many ideas, but I knew most of them would be out of scope for my skills for now. My skills wouldn't be enough to complete them. So I saw that uh, what I am doing every day at 4 a.m. is just logging my journey in this documentary. Then why not just try to make a program for this logging journey into Python? So I thought and thought, I thought, what should I call it? A logging program. But I thought logging would be too complex for me right now. So I made a to-do list. Yeah, I know to-do list sounds very simple, but for me it's a good milestone. So I used dictionaries here. I used while loop and I used if statements, if else statements. I used pop method, update method, key value, items method for a key. I took inputs, saved them in a permanent variable, global variable. I made a menu of 5 different options from 0 to 5. 0 was for to add task, 1 was to view all tasks, the second was to delete a task by num, 4 was view saved task, fifth was to exit. So this was the program I made and I was so happy that I was through the roof. When I finished version 1 of this to-do list, I was like, yeah, this is terrific. This is first time of me programming which I can call a success. So I went to my teacher ChatGPT and pasted this again with full confidence and ChatGPT was also like, yeah man, you did it. But it didn't stop there just praising me. It asked me questions like, why did you do this or didn't do this. It applauded me for certain decisions and gave me some improvement ideas. Like it gave me these menu ideas. At V1 there was no menu option. Just direct to add to task and then print the task list. So it gave me an idea to make this menu. I made it. Then also some changes or some things that weren't so required, but I was just hard coding it. They were unnecessary according to ChatGPT. I didn't know that at the time and I used it. Like the first thing that I wrote was import string, which was not needed for this one because I never used it or any methods related to it. Then, yeah, I did a lot of programming yesterday and I need to remember this. Talking big won't solve anything, taking action does. And I need to program every day just like yesterday. Yesterday was a peak. There will be cliffs and valleys, but yeah, you got a code every day. Then, least but not the last, uh, I came across a situation yesterday when I had to sit across someone who were eating snacks, kind of junk food snacks, and I was also hungry. I was also tempted to eat it. My mouth was salivating, but yeah, I pushed myself to say no when they offered me it. It was tasty, sure, but I didn't eat it. I know it's tasty because I have eaten it earlier before starting this journey, of course. It's hard to say no to temptations, but yeah, I was hungry, so I just drank a glass of milk. Yeah, it was not that tasty, but what can we do? We need to eat healthy. So bye bye. Remember, code every day. Training mind is harder than training the body.